NBC2 is your Decision 2016 headquarters. Believe it or not, former Florida Governor Jeb Bush has moved up to third in some recent polls.
He's even edging out Florida's other favorite son, Senator Rubio. So what is Bush doing to close the gap? NBC2 chief political correspondent Dave Elias talked with the experts to find out. Dave?
Yeah, you know, it all depends on who you talk to, and that depends on what answer you get. But a recent Reuters poll shows Jeb Bush in third place behind Donald Trump and Ted Cruz. Two South Carolina polls support that. They also show the once frontrunner gaining ground, even ahead of Rubio. The question tonight, though, how's he doing it?
I think Jeb Bush has to pick it up a little bit. I think he's been laying back a little bit.
To the contrary, while the Augusta Chronicle and a recent Reuters national poll still show Donald Trump the clear frontrunner, it's Jeb Bush's numbers gaining attention.
I think it's actually pretty bizarre just because he was so far behind.
Just a month ago, Jeb Bush was in single digits, some even counting him out. But Justin Clark has this theory.
People are looking towards more conventional candidates.
Others suggest his spike in the polls has to do with the campaign's deep pockets.
I think, if anything, it probably has to do with he does have a lot of money backing him. One of these days, young Marco's gonna flip on you.
$103 million raised by his super PAC. So far, they've spent $5 million on ads like this.
PAC money's paying off.
With at least $98 million left to spend, Republican political consultant Dennis Perlman says there is still time for Bush to gain ground.
I would liken that to a game of political leapfrog. You got to jump over the man in front of you or the person in front of you before you can get to the top rung.
But getting there will mean defeating Donald Trump.
There have been so many big surprises with Trump leading that nothing will surprise me at this point.
Leaving the chairman of Lee County's Republican Party with this prediction.
It's going to be a nail biter until the very end.
Now, Bush will need to perform strong in the next GOP debate to continue his rise. It's set for January 28th in Iowa. That's just 2 days before voters go to caucus in the Hawkeye State. Live in the studio tonight, Dave Elias, NBC2.